In a crowded theater in Los Angeles, a young Filipino boy steps onto the stage, trembling with nerves but holding a voice that could move the world. The moment he opens his mouth to sing Michael Jackson, the judges freeze, and one button is about to change his life forever. If you love moments that give you chills, make sure you hit subscribe now, because you don't want to miss this incredible story. The spotlight hits the stage, and the audience leans forward in anticipation. The boy, no older than 12, stands in the center with a microphone in his small hands. He's wearing a simple white shirt and black trousers, far from the glitzy costumes seen in typical talent shows, yet there is a quiet confidence in his posture. The crowd is buzzing with curiosity, whispers floating through the auditorium like a soft breeze. Many have never heard of him, and yet, something about his presence suggests that tonight will be different. He takes a deep breath, his chest rising and falling as though preparing for a leap of faith. His eyes scan the audience, and then, almost instinctively, he locks eyes with Simon Cowell. There is no arrogance here, only raw determination. The boy begins to sing Michael Jackson's "Man in the Mirror," his voice clear and resonant, carrying through the theater with a purity that is astonishing for someone so young. Every note hits perfectly, every pause measured with precision, yet infused with emotion that only life experience could teach. The judges sit frozen. Simon Cowell's eyes widen, his signature stern look replaced with an expression of genuine surprise. The other judges are whispering among themselves, trying to comprehend what they are hearing. The audience, too, grows quiet, as if the theater itself is holding its breath. For a moment, it feels like the world has stopped turning, that time has paused, and all that exists is the sound of this young Filipino boy channeling the king of pop. What makes this performance extraordinary is not just the technical skill, but the story behind the voice. Back home in Quezon City, the boy has grown up in humble circumstances, facing struggles that would break most adults. He sings not just for fame or recognition but as a way to lift his family out of hardship, to give hope to his community, and to honor the memory of his late mother, who first taught him to love music. Each note carries a story, a weight of resilience that makes every rise and fall of his voice more poignant. Midway through the song, there is a sudden, dramatic twist. The microphone starts to malfunction, emitting a shrill feedback that could shatter the mood. The boy does not panic. Instead, he adjusts the mic, glances at the sound technicians, and continues seamlessly as if the interruption was never there. The audience erupts in applause, some standing to show their support, and Simon Cowell leans forward in his chair, visibly impressed. As he reaches the crescendo of the song, he adds his own subtle flair, mimicking Michael Jackson's signature vocal breaks and movements, but doing so with a unique interpretation that makes it undeniably his own. The judges exchange glances, a mix of admiration and astonishment on their faces. Simon Cowell, the notoriously hard-to-please mogul of the talent world, presses the golden buzzer without hesitation. Confetti explodes, and the auditorium fills with joyous screams, but the boy stands there, momentarily frozen, overwhelmed by the realization that his life is about to change forever. After the applause dies down, the cameras capture Simon Cowell walking up to the boy. There is a rare softness in his tone as he says, "That was incredible. You didn't just sing the song, you told a story. You made all of us feel something." The boy nods, barely able to speak. Through his excitement, tears glistening in his eyes. He whispers, "Thank you, sir," and the audience cheers once again, sharing in this emotional moment. But the story doesn't end there. In the weeks that follow, videos of the performance go viral. News outlets and social media channels from Los Angeles to New York are buzzing about the boy who could sing like Michael Jackson and touch hearts like no one else. Invitations to perform come from all over the world, yet he remains humble, always returning to his roots and using his newfound platform to support other underprivileged children in his community. Another twist in the tale emerges when a rival contestant, jealous of the attention he has received, attempts to discredit him online, spreading rumors that his performance was pre-recorded. The boy's team quickly releases behind-the-scenes footage of the auditions, showing him practicing tirelessly in his small bedroom, his voice raw and unedited, silencing the critics. The public's admiration only grows, proving that talent and sincerity cannot be faked. Throughout it all, Simon Cowell continues to mentor the boy, giving guidance not only on performance but on handling fame responsibly. He encourages him to stay true to his roots, to remember the hardships that shaped him, and to use his voice to inspire. The mentorship transforms the boy, teaching him that greatness is not only measured in applause but in the lives he can touch. When the boy eventually performs on the final stage of the competition, the anticipation is even greater. Audiences around the world tune in, waiting to see if this young Filipino will continue to deliver magic. The lights dim, the spotlight hits, and he begins to sing again. Every note is more confident, every movement more assured, and every smile more radiant. By the time he finishes, the crowd is on its feet, tears streaming from viewers at home, and the judges are overwhelmed with emotion. In the final act, Simon Cowell personally announces him as the winner of the season, praising not just his vocal talent but his heart, his perseverance, and his ability to inspire millions. The boy, now standing on the grand stage with the golden buzzer shining behind him, looks out at the audience and whispers words of gratitude. He thanks his family, his community, and everyone who believed in him, showing that true success is never about fame alone, it is about making a difference. As the story concludes, the camera pans across the cheering crowd, capturing the tears, the smiles, and the overwhelming joy. And then, directly addressing the viewers, the boy says, "I want to know where you are watching from. Tell me in the comments, from which part of the country are you cheering for me today?" The engagement is immediate, as fans flood the comments section with love and support from every corner of the United States. This is not just a story of talent, but a story of resilience, hope, and the power of believing in yourself. It is a reminder that no matter where you come from, no matter the obstacles you face, your voice can reach the world. And sometimes, all it takes is one moment, one note, to change everything.